You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Good morning and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. You join me on the balcony again. Make sure you smash that like button. I hope you enjoyed the John Arne Risa video, and please comment with your thoughts on the following. But make sure, more importantly, that you subscribe to the Kop TV if you haven't already. If you haven't, it's the best time to do it because we've got brilliant match preview coming up. We've got hot topics this week with myself and Mario, and then of course it all starts again on Sunday at 4:30. We might even chuck in a little easy quiz episode 3 as well if you're up for it tomorrow. Right, morning news is that our Etihad have essentially made a £60 million bid for Mohamed Salah. Now, it's all very well paying him 180 million across 2 years, but why 60 million? If you're going to come to the table, come with something proper, because we don't do them kind of deals, guys, all right? So you've taken enough of our incredible players. We don't need any more taken. And Mohamed Salah's agent has already come out and said this is absolute rubbish. There's no way Mo Salah is leaving. Why would we have signed a new contract last year if we weren't going to stay at Liverpool? That's what he's come out and said today. I can read you exactly how he came out this morning and completely dispelled these rumours in the morning. Good old Rami doing what he does best. He said, and I quote, "If we considered leaving LFC this year, we wouldn't have renewed the contract last year. Mohamed remains committed to LFC." I saw 1.3 million views on Twitter, that was, as well. So yeah, interesting to see that straight away those rumours are denied. I don't think Mo Salah at this point in his career wants to go to the Saudis. But again, the thing I don't understand, how can you afford to bid 60 million, which is pathetic really, but you're quite happy to give him 180 million across 2 years? Madness to me, but there you go. It's come out this morning, and again it's been totally rubbish this morning as well, so it didn't get very far. And again, there's confusion over the lack of transfers coming in, as I know Liverpool fans are super not happy with at the minute, and there's every reason not to be. And again this morning it seems like once again we're getting all the old links coming back. We're seeing Gravenberch come back, and others, but it's getting to the point now where, listen, it's Monday. We kick the season off on Saturday. Hopefully there's quite an intense week when it comes to transfer news for Liverpool fans. But, guys, I don't know. Can you see this happening? Is this something that you can actually see for sure? Fabrizio Romano has been having a little chat on a podcast, and he has also said that there should be an intense week for Liverpool in terms of signings coming in. So nothing that I can see that is, I'm flicking through Twitter now, and there's nothing that I can see that's concrete, nothing that's really going to get you excited this week in terms of names coming in. But the same names get linked, don't they? And that's not any, it's just not positive, because instead of names being linked, recycled names being linked, we want to see some concrete stuff going down. Of course, we saw Romeo Lavia not play for Southampton in their championship opener on Friday, which tells me that he wants to go and the club doesn't want to play him because they want to get as much money for him in case he did get injured. So that's good. I guess, again, if it is to be an intense week, then that needs to step up fairly soon. Again, thank God there's no injuries so far. We play another game tonight at Deepdale at Darmstadt. But we're also hearing this morning from Paul Joyce that Liverpool will decide whether or not to go in for a third time for Romeo Lavia, as Southampton view him as the best young number 6 in the world. Now, let's say it's Monday today. Let's say we do get some kind of agreement settled for Thursday or Friday. Obviously, he's nowhere near that squad on Sunday. I hope he's been keeping fit. But as things stand, Liverpool fans, massively frustrated by the lack of incomings. We also need another defender, and we also admitted that we were looking at Mickey van der Ven for some time. He's obviously gone to Tottenham. I think the initial fee is around about 36 million, which Liverpool deemed to be too expensive. Now, again, I can't believe that, because that is easily the going rate for a top European centre-back, or at least one with promise in Europe at the minute. So to hear that that was too expensive makes me think, well, hang on, what are we going to spend on a centre-back, or are we going to promote from within? I've already mentioned how impressed I am with Jarrell Quansah across this pre-season so far, and how he's dealt with being the captain for the under-23s. The centre-back thing is still a big red flag for me, but even more of a red flag is the midfield. Get on this stat, you won't even believe this, guys, but officially now Liverpool have the smallest squad in the Premier League, 22 players, right? We're 20th when it comes to squad size. And then now that tells me that clearly we're not equipped going into the new season. 10 players have left, only 2 have come in, and those numbers just don't add up, pardon the pun, but they don't add up in terms of this rebuild that we've all been talking about. Not much of a rebuild, is it, so far? Now, again, you can point to other teams getting players that we maybe wanted. You look at Ugarte. I think if he was free now, we'd be in for him. Of course, he went to PSG, which is a good move for him. But all these players that we've been linked with, something's got to come out of this. You don't just get linked with all these players and then buy no one. And I genuinely do believe, if I'm talking to you now in a week, once the season has started and we haven't signed anyone, even though there will still be about 2 weeks in the window to go after that from a week from now, but if you're telling me that in a week today we haven't signed anyone, guys, there's going to be riots. There will be riots. FSG and all their other sporting franchises are strapped for cash, as we know, but we've heard that they were willing to give Klopp a war chest. We heard even from the Boston Red Sox that they haven't truly invested there as well. So where do Liverpool stand in FSG's priority list in terms of clubs that they own and looking to invest for the future? I'm not too sure. You guys can answer that one in the comments, I'm pretty sure. But 22 players in a squad. Genuinely, I've played Sunday League and there's more players that have turned up in a squad for that. I just don't believe that. Well, it is true, but I just don't believe that could possibly happen to Liverpool, considering the players that we had at our disposal last year. Again, I'm going to read out a couple of other bits because, again, I'm trying to just cling on to anything at the minute in terms of rumours. But again, even Edison Alvarez has gone to West Ham, a very interesting player from Ajax, a number 6, 35 million pound fee. And now even West Ham have added to their list of a long list with a better number 6 than Liverpool. So yeah, it's not great if I'm honest. But as we know, Mo Salah, his agent Rami, has come out this morning, completely rubbished any rumours of Mo Salah leaving. I guess there was rumours that maybe a Saudi bid would come in for someone like a Salah, but come proper or don't come at all. All right, that was just not worth even talking about, really, but of course we are. And also we're telling you now that Liverpool must decide whether they are to try again for the Belgium international, who is regarded by Southampton as the best number 6 in the world. The problem with that is, the more time that we're sat here deliberating whether we should go in for another, 5 million, which again shouldn't be a lot to think about. The more time we're sat here deliberating about whether to go in for a third bid, the more chances it gives to other teams to come in and steal. We know that Chelsea are still looking at Caicedo. They are not budging at all, which I actually respect Brighton for because of their dealings with Chelsea in the past. But it doesn't seem like they're willing to budge on 100. So do Chelsea just come and slap down a £50 million fee for Lavia themselves? The longer time that we're not doing stuff, other teams are doing stuff. It's as simple as that. So again, let me know what you think in the comments to the Salah stuff, the Lavia third bid. Do we do a third bid, do we not? It's all up in the air, guys, and I don't think there's anything clear that I can give you in terms of positive news. Again, another game tonight, so I'll be watching that, see how we're getting on, and we can talk about it in Hot Topics tomorrow with myself and Mario. But again, as I said, a massive preview in the bag that I actually filmed at Stamford Bridge. That will be dropping around Thursday. We've also got Hot Topics tomorrow and a cheeky episode 3 of the Easy Quiz with myself and Tegan. And then, of course, we go into the game on Sunday with a squad of 22. So let me know your overall feelings as we are now 6 days away from kicking off our Premier League season. Happy, sad, indifferent, let me know in the comments. And, of course, make sure you like this video, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV for much more of the same. Take care.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.